No need to worry, I keep an eye on the charts for you. Look at this chart of Pepe right now, guys. There are 24-hour candles here, and I'm going to talk about what I think Pepe will cost in the next few days in this movie. To avoid being shocked, make sure you watch all the way to the end of today's movie and hit that subscribe button. Also, keep in mind that this is not financial advice. Finally, I'll tell you why I'm so optimistic about Pepe. I'll also make a prediction about where I think the price will go at the end of the movie. It's not a wonder that I think it will go up, but let's find out how much higher we can go. It was only a few hours ago that this recording was made that Binance US said payments for Pepe are now open. The Pepe Cut USDT pair will go live on Binance US and this page on December 5th at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The story on the website that says deposits for Pepe are now open is also shown here. Because Binance is one of the biggest platforms in the world, this news is very positive. It's great that Pepe will be listed on Binance, but that's not all. Yesterday, there was a huge buy-in that was planned on Reddit. Recently, Reddit has been absolutely crazy with Pepe talk, ever since this news came out. This is a post on /Pepecoin that says we're all going to buy $20 to $100 worth of Pepe on December 3rd. 600, 0 people have seen this sub. We can all pump this thing past Shiba Inu to the moon if we work together. So it looks like the Pepe army is not only getting bigger, but there's also a lot more buzz going around about it on the internet. This kind of thing happens a lot on crypto Twitter, but not often on regular internet. Thank you very much for this wonderful news. It's definitely having a good effect on not only the price of Pepe, but also the number of holders and a bunch of other numbers, including the search volume, which brings me to vidIQ. We can see that the number of searches is almost at 400,000 right now. Now let's look at my tweet from yesterday. I always tweet these kinds of updates about the number of searches. If you want to know more about the search volume and other things, you can follow me at MemeCoinMax. But you can see that the search volume was 371,000 yesterday and 365,000 the day before. Now let's look at the number of searches is almost at 400,000. This is huge news. This tells us that a lot of people are looking for Pepe news online, and the excitement is definitely growing. Actually, the number of competitors has gone up a bit as well. This is because people who make videos know that talking about the frog is good for their channel and will get more views. Going back to the story about the huge Reddit posts from yesterday, they also talk about some technical analysis and say that they're very bullish above the 40.25 area. Let us listen to what they have to say. On the daily picture, we can see that Pepecoin went up to a high point of $40.25 in November and then fell to around $40.17. That bottom side stood out because it was the top side of the cup and handle pattern that formed from May 2024 to November 2024. In other words, an asset forms a cup and handle pattern when it rises to a key resistance level, falls slowly, and then forms a rough bottom. This is where you can see what they're talking about. It looks a lot like a cup of tea. Pepe has made what looks like a positive pennant pattern on the chart. It is made up of a long vertical line and a triangle pattern that is symmetrical. It usually leads to a big breakout in the bullish direction. It also made an inverse head and shoulders chart pattern, which is another good sign. This means that there is a good chance that it will keep going up over the next few days. But I know you all want to know how much the price of Pepe is going to go up over the next few days. To quickly back up my claim, which I will talk about in a moment, We can look at the number of holders on Etherscan. 3, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0 people have signed up for Pepe right now. I thought we'd reach 300,000 holders by the end of 2025, but it looks like we might be able to reach 400,000 holders by the end of this year. Do you guys really believe that's possible? Every day it looks like we get about 2,000 new holders. It's possible that we'll get more. That being said, I want to know if we'll reach 400,000 buyers by the end of the year. Please tell me what you think about that in the area below. This is where I quickly want to draw your attention to Ethereum, because a lot of this stuff depends on some of the bigger tokens. Ethereum is the best alternative currency. Okay, let's be honest. We need to see what's going on with the price. We can see that it's gone up over 50% in the last month. This is clearly a very, very good trend because during most of the summer and early fall, things were pretty much stuck in neutral and not much happened. When we went back to March, we were almost at the $4,000 mark. So we did have some nice highs around May. In all honesty, the last time we were that close to the price was around the end of 2021. At the moment, the all-time high for Ethereum is $4,500. For now, well, at least in the short term, what do you think will happen with Ethereum's price? I believe there is a good chance that Ethereum prices will go up a lot right now. It seems like a long time ago, and I think the price of Ethereum could go up to 5,000 or even higher. There are a lot of people on Twitter who think Ethereum could reach 1,000. Well, that would be huge. But what would that mean for the price of Pepe? Well, some people say it's like literally the ultimate fad, but that's definitely not true. We are Steven could go up to 4,000, 4,500. I think, well, since Ethereum really does control a lot of what happens with other altcoins, we know for sure that Pepe will take off with Ethereum. But how high can it get? Let's go back to the Pepe chart and look at the big picture of things right now with our 24-hour lights. This has been going on for a while, since the beginning of September. We can see that when the elections ended at the beginning of November and Donald Trump was chosen as the next president of the United States, it had a hugely positive effect on the price of cryptocurrencies, especially Pepe. We could see that the price had gone up 10 times, and there were a lot of buys and sells among them. Well, that will lead us to the present day, where we are now, that we need to figure out what will happen before 2025. Well, I think it's very likely that in the next few weeks, the price of Pepe will go up because of all the hype I talked about in the video, all the buys on Reddit, Binance US listing Pepe on their site, and the growing number of holders and search volume on YouTube. I really believe it's possible for Pepe to hit between 4.0 and 4.0 before 2025. That being said, I do believe that when we hit those levels, there will be a lot of volatility. Investors should buckle up and hold on tight. What do you guys think? Do you think it's possible for Pepe to get to 4 goals and 4 goals by the end of the year? Or do you guys think we need to hear something different? Please tell me what you think in the area below. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video for today. Thanks a lot for watching again. Please hit the subscribe button and like this movie if you like what I do. This is JokeCoin. Max here leaving you now. I'll keep an eye on those numbers so you don't have to.